Okay, so I am a couple of days late doing this, but never mind, better late than never. Okay, so I decided to do another artist trading card, and with a Valentine theme, so this is sort of similar to the one that I'm going to make. Alright, so let me pop that aside. So I started off with my ATC, which I cut out of this really pretty decorative paper, 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and then I decided to pick some of these. It's kind of flocked, which is really pretty, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of my card. Obviously it's bigger and I'll trim it off. So, get my super duper sticky glue stick here, and just do that all the way across. You need a good amount because it's heavier paper. And then just pop that along the bottom. Okay, hope the lighting's alright. It's very bright above the table today. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that over and trim off the excess like you've seen me do this before, I know. Okay. Alright. And I don't know why I have this thing about tearing paper and putting it at the bottom. I think it's just because it adds a nice extra layer. Okay, so the next thing is to take my image, and the one I've picked for this is really sweet. It's the vintage couple here, and it does say I love you here at the top, and instead, as you can see on this card, I put it on top. I'm going to do this one a little bit further down, so I'm going to use glue stick again and just sort of slide it down there. There we go. Okay, so that's the image. The next thing I want to do, I'm not going to bother with the rubber stamping for this one because it did look a little bit much for me, but you can do that if you want to. But what I am going to do is do the corners, and I'm going to round them off with this corner rounder punch to sort of soften the edge a little bit. See? I think most people have these little corner rounder punches. Okay, let's get rid of those. There we go. Okay, and then the next step is picking my phrase. Now I stamped quite a few out, so I'm trying to think of doing thinking of you, or forever might be nice because it's a nice couple there. Then again, I also have sweetheart. Oh, and then I have Happy Valentine's Day. So I think for me it's between forever and sweetheart. I think forever, just because that's really sweet. Normally I edge the words with black, but I don't think I need to do that because this is quite a soft card, so I'm just going to stick that down. But I'm going to use the dimensional tape, the sponge tape, and this is by Scotch, and it is really great. It just sort of helps to lift the image that you're sticking down. Just gives it that extra bit of dimension there. Okay. Okay, so stick that here, I think, and I like to do things off center. I'm not very good at keeping things in line. And then the next thing I think I need is a little button. Buttons make really nice embellishments, and I use the Crafter's Pick glue. I think somebody was asking about this the last time, so this is what it is, Crafter's Pick and the Ultimate, and it's by, well, it just says crafterspick.com. Okay. I've used this for years and it's wonderful stuff. It's like super glue for embellishments. So you just, oops, sorry, I moved it away from the camera, didn't I? So a little bit on the back of the button there. And it does dry clear, so don't worry if you get some glue that comes through, you see, with the holes, that will dry clear. Alright, so now I've done that, I think, well, maybe a little bit of sparkle, so then I'll go to my diamond glitter glue. Okay, so then I'm going to, oh, helps if you take the top off as well. So with all these swirls on the paper, I'm just going to put a little bit of sparkly glitter glue around. Just makes it stand out a little bit more. This is very girly and very pink, isn't it? Normally I do the real sort of old vintagey things. Well, I suppose this is kind of vintage, it's just more pink. Okay. Don't want to do too much otherwise it looks too sparkly. Okay, well, I think I'll leave it at that. So I think you can see the sparkles. Alright, so that was pretty easy, really quick, and I really hope you enjoyed that. Okie dokie, I'll be back with another demo soon. Happy Valentine's Day!